She had me and my brother.
Okay. Okay. Different fathers?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So how old was she when you were born? Are you the oldest,
Yeah,
youngest?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest. So you were the firstborn.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so how old was she when you were
I think
born?
15 going on 16.
15.
It just, as I was growing up, my mom always told me, my mom always gave me a hint that my father wasn't my father, and she told me exactly who my father was. I would just be doing so much and running, and it just really dawned on me. It's the man that my mom was underage when she consumed me, and anyone who'd have been older.
She had me and my brother, different fathers. I'm the oldest. She had me young, 15, maybe just turning 16. And growing up, my mom used to drop hints. She never outright said it at first, but deep down, I always knew the man raising me wasn't my real father. Eventually, she told me straight up. She told me who my father was, and what she said changed everything. The man? Jay-Z? And she told me that when I was a kid, long before I ever went public, long before lawyers, long before courts, just a mother telling her son the truth she had carried for years. But here's where it gets disturbing. My mother was underage when she says Jay-Z got her pregnant. That fact alone, it could explain everything. Why Jay has refused for years to take a DNA test. Why he's dodged court appearances. Why he's poured money into legal teams instead of simply proving it isn't true. Because if it is true, this isn't just a paternity case, it's potentially criminal. Ramir Satterthwaite has been fighting this battle for over a decade. Not for money, not for fame, just for the truth. I never asked for $1, he said. I just want the truth. If Jay's not my father, take the test and prove it. That's it. And for years, Jay-Z's strategy has been the same. Stay silent, lawyer up, stall in court, and make the problem go away. But now, it's not going away. In a major court decision, a judge recently gave Ramir's case the green light to move forward, after years of legal blockades, technical dismissals, and behind-the-scenes interference. For the first time, Jay-Z may be legally forced to respond. So why hasn't he just taken the DNA test? People used to say it was about money, but that doesn't hold up. Ramir's in his 30s. He can't get child support, and he's made it clear he isn't suing for a payout. Others speculate Jay just wants to protect his image. Billionaire family man, loyal husband, father of 3. After the cheating scandals, the elevator drama with Solange, and his rebrand with Beyoncé, a secret son could shatter all of that. But the real reason might be darker. Reports suggest that when Wanda, Ramir's late mother, got pregnant, she was just 15 or 16. That alone explains why this has stayed buried so long. If true, it doesn't just damage Jay-Z's image, it could destroy him. Let's rewind. Back in the 1990s, Wanda allegedly met Jay-Z at his aunt's place in Brooklyn. They hooked up once, she said, used protection, but it failed. After that night, she never saw him again. No number, no way to contact him. Fast forward to 2010, Wanda's health declines, and Ramir ends up under the guardianship of family friend and paralegal Lily Coley. That's when they began fighting for a DNA test. But what happened next? Pure legal chaos. According to Lily, Jay-Z's legal team presented fraudulent information to the court. Documents say Wanda was coerced into signing away legal rights while recovering from a coma in the hospital. And just like that, the case got tossed.
Somewhere in September, he was in the parking lot with other people near where he's at living now. And out of all the cars there, his was the only one shot up. So we believe that was a nexus or a connection, I believe, between the case and what's going on, because it was around the time. We want to try to make a difference with the Pro Se Act or the Legal Abuse Act, bringing new legislation and trying to sit down at the table with the lawmakers to make a difference. In addition to the fact, because, like you said before, Mr. Carter might not never do anything, and I'm sure he probably won't, but it ain't about him. This is about the system allowing things to happen that were very egregious and put our lives at stake in some regards. So I just wanted to say that's what another reason why we were still going to the criminal stuff for the second time. This time the prosecutor's office locally did get involved. but everything is slow moving and things are happening, and it's corruption going on. It says in New Jersey that if the person who resistance to take the test is presumed the father. That's what the law says. Here in New Jersey, anybody who don't want to do it and go away from doing it or prevents from doing it is presumed the father. So right now he's presumed the father. He's not even alleged.
But Rahmir didn't stop. In 2018, The Sun reported new filings accusing Jay-Z of hiding behind legal walls for years. Meanwhile, Rahmir's birth certificate, no father listed. Despite courts claiming the father had already been identified, the paperwork said otherwise. Even worse, Rahmir discovered that someone on his own legal team had been working with Jay-Z's lawyers behind the scenes. Total betrayal. He was denied a fair hearing, blocked at every turn, and then things turned dangerous. Rahmir and Lily say they were stalked, threatened, and even attacked. After one filing, Rahmir's car was shot up in a parking lot. Dozens of cars around. His was the only one hit. "We believe it's connected to the case," Lily said in an interview. And she didn't stop there. She said strangers showed up at her house at all hours. People drove across her lawn at 4 a.m., banging on the door. Surveillance cameras picked up license plates that were never traced, all around the time they pushed the case forward. This isn't just about Jay-Z anymore. It's about what happens when regular people go up against powerful billionaires in court, and the system helps cover it up. Lily and Rahmir are now advocating for new legislation. They want a legal abuse act to protect citizens from being silenced or stonewalled in court by the rich and powerful. Meanwhile, under New Jersey law, if someone refuses a paternity test, the court can presume them to be the father. And that's exactly what's happening. Jay-Z isn't alleged anymore, Lily said. By law, he's presumed the father, unless he steps up and proves otherwise. But he hasn't. And just when he thought this was buried, the Diddy lawsuits dragged Jay's name back into the headlines. One Jane Doe lawsuit accused Jay and Diddy of sexual assault of a minor. The internet erupted. Jay responded with a public statement claiming he's committed to honor, truth, and protecting children. Rahmir responded too. If Mr. Carter truly values protecting children, then step up, be transparent, take responsibility, stop hiding behind lawyers. Now, Rahmir's filed another lawsuit, this time against the New Jersey court system itself, accusing judges and officials of conspiring to block his case for over a decade. His lawyer claims Jay-Z lied under oath, saying he didn't own property in the state, but Rahmir's team says they have tax records and deeds with Jay-Z's name on them. And if that's true, it means the court had jurisdiction all along and chose not to act. So now, the question remains, what exactly is Jay-Z so afraid of? If he's not the father, the test clears him in 30 seconds. But if he is? Then we're talking about a teenage girl, a child born in secret, a paper trail of cover-ups, and a potential scandal that could rewrite the story of one of hip-hop's biggest icons. Let us know in the comments, do you believe Rahmir? Why do you think Jay-Z refuses to take the test? And do you think the system helped protect him? Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and stay tuned, because this story isn't going away, not this time.